Okay, so we talked about the punch, and we got the right hand, or the dominant hand, all set up. So the thumb's up high, activating that tendon. You're holding on with a little finger, activating that muscle. Fingers are up high up the back strap as you can go. Middle finger as high as you can go, squishing those fingers together. Now your offhand works the same way, but we're not looking at making a fist with your offhand because your other hand's in the way. So to tell you to wrap your fingers around and make a fist and activate that muscle the same way would not be helpful. So instead, what I want you to do is focus on activating that muscle, but do it with your hand open. So to do that, you're just going to pull your little finger straight back like this. Straight back. It's going to be weird. You might have trouble doing it. You might have to bend the rest of them to do it. But I want you to emphasize this muscle and this finger. The rest of them, they're there. Remember that neurological condition where you can't do one thing with the fingers. They all want to kind of do something else. Same thing here. But watch what's happening. I'm going like this. Okay, see how this is getting bigger up here, smaller down here. I'm not doing this because I'm doing that. Then the gun's going to want to move left and right, and your hand's going to cramp out. So I'm focusing on the little finger. Focusing on the little finger right here. Okay. The next thing you want to do is just like making that punch. You want to have your wrist straight. Same thing you want to do with your offhand. So you want to take your thumb. You want to pull this finger back and push your thumb forward. So this is what you end up getting. You get, I don't know, about a 45-degree angle, give or take there. A straight line from your forearm to the tip of your thumb, straight as you can go. And your fingers here make this strange little, almost like a catcher's mitt. And what you've done now is you've made a perfect position for your gun without even having a gun in it. So, as you can see, the grip here, high, everything here. I'm going to make that position here with that cup. And I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to start with the lower dust cover. And I'm going to slide straight back until my thumbs meet. Now, if you're crushed around like this, your fingers here are going to meet here and you're not going to be able to do it. So you have to back them up. So as you do it, open your hand, take your thumb straight out like this, come back to the dust cover, all the way down, and wrap them around. Now you notice this thumb stays high. A lot of instructors will tell you, take the gun, when you get to this point, wrap it around because you want as much contact in the back of the grip as you can. Again, remember, I don't care about the back of the grip. The back of the grip is inconsequential to me because the gun's going to want to rotate forward here and here. Your thumb is stopping the gun from being able to rotate, move backwards. So the back of the grip doesn't mean anything to me. I want to focus on having as much of your left hand or your offhand up as high as you can go. What that's doing is two things. One, straight line, strong. Putting all the muscles, all the tendons, all the bones in line to make a strong impact so the gun just goes straight back and forth. Two, I'm activating that tendon and I'm making this all really strong. But I guess it's all the same part one. Part two, what I'm looking at doing is I want as much of your hand as high as I can get above the barrel. That helps gravity and physics pull the gun down. So this wouldn't exactly work because the gun would have too much contact on the slide. But this, where my thumb's on the slide, just below the slide of the dust cover, works perfect. Thumb up, just here, wrist in, thumb straight. And what I'm doing is I am pulling with my little finger straight back. Now, this is 100% grip. Again, not 30-70, 40-60, none of that jazz. This is everything I got with that grip. Lock that grip in, tighten that grip. I'm not camming with my wrists. I'm not locking my elbows in. I'm not locking my elbows out. Do not lock your elbows out. If you lock your elbows out, you lose the ability to have the shock absorber through your arms and you'll start shaking. Shoulders and elbows should be not locked out. Muscles will activate, obviously, because you're holding something up, but you don't lock them out. So grip, thumb high, index finger high, middle finger high, holding on your little finger, left thumb straight forward, touch the dust cover, slide back, don't rock down, keep it up. Watch what happens to my finger here if I rock down. Finger goes up. So I see a lot of shooters, they'll put the finger up here. I've got a tack light in the way and a camera system. Come up, that's too high. Rotate down, put your finger in. Everything lines up, it'll be just fine. Now, some of you might have small hands and you're thinking, well, if I do that, then I'm not gonna be able to hold onto the gun. I tried this with a kid. Hopefully he watches this video and doesn't get mad at me, but I think he's like 9 or 10 years old. He's not that young, not that old, and he's a small guy. And we tried the grip and it works perfect. He has just as much real estate on the grip that he needs. That camming forward or locking the thumb forward with that finger section being locked back, he can hold onto the gun. Everything worked ideal. Somebody who's bigger, grown up with actual hands, my goodness, it is going to work phenomenally. So remember, key, high grip, activate the little finger, thumb forward, dust cover, hit, wrap around, arm straight but not locked out, arm straight but not locked out. I don't even care if you want to go like this, like move your elbows outwards. So rather than inwards, keep the gun up, keep everything in, hold on with your little fingers, activate those little fingers, and when you pull the trigger, you're going to find the gun does not jump up and down like you think it does. Now it just stays right there. If you got any questions, feel free to PM me on Instagram, josh.herold, HEROLD.MN. Otherwise, feel free to give me a comment and we'll see where we go from there. Look forward to seeing you on the range. Have fun shooting.